Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. I'm back with another good one. This is part two. Puerto Ricans, Boricuas played a major part of help build hip hop. I would like to give a big shout out, big shout out, big shout out to my brother Morris and Jerome, but Morris, the twins. You are right. You sent me that video, and I forgot about that video. But I always had it here. Each one teach one. We build each other up. When I forgot, you remind me. All the same, you're my brother. I'm your brother, right? And you are my brother. Same thing. You know how it go, brother. So, this is part two, okay? And we're going to dive a little bit more into how hip-hop started in the Bronx, okay? But before we do that, like, share, comment, subscribe to the dopest channel on YouTube, Austin Flow. Keep your eyes open and your head on a swivel. It is murder, death, kill out here. I'm giving you knowledge, wisdom, understanding from a spiritual eye, a spiritual eye, a spiritual eye. You're going to see a lot of weird stuff going on. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. I'm giving you knowledge, wisdom, understanding from my point of view and my experience. Okay? So on my channel, we don't promote no violence. We just uplift one another and build one another up. Okay? You're my brother and sister in the same way I feel about you. Thank you so much for running this channel up. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm just like you. You're just like me. I'm the one, the same one that be on the trains, on the buses, eating the bacon, egg, and cheese, listening to my Walkman, listening to my CD player. Now it's iPhones and Androids. Okay? Please keep your eyes open and your head on a swivel. It's very, very important. Okay? And like I said, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. This is the dopest channel on YouTube. And you rocking with me, Austin Flow. So before we get into this, we would love to listen. I'm going to switch it up, right? We're going to listen to some Spanish jazz. Beautiful. My father had taught me well when it comes to jazz, and I love jazz. Okay? It soothes the spirit. Like I said, the natives of Berinque, Puerto Rico, and the natives of American are the same. We fought in World War I. We fought in World War II. The Civil War. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's no different, beloved. It's no different. Don't believe in his story. Believe in our story. They talking like they brought slaves to Puerto Rico. It was called Berenque, which is lies because the Indians were dying off because of the sun. It's lies. It's lies. The Italian Indian is lies. We was already dead on the island. I traced my history back to the 1800s in Puerto Rico. Yes, my ancestors. Okay? This is facts. Go check out my video, right? And Puerto Ricans helped build hip-hop, part 1. Yes, this is part 2. So without further ado, let's get into this jazz music, Spanish jazz music. And I like to give a big shout out to my brother, my Boricua brother, okay? From the same block, from the same area, Morris twin. All right? But I'm half. It's all good. Dark-skinned Puerto Rican. This is old school jazz music, classy. The same thing. All my Boricuas out there, 100% Boricuas, half Boricuas, shout out to y'all. Get in my comments. We're going to stop all this racism stuff and all this fighting and bickering and arguing. Stop it. Okay, let's get into this topic. Right? Let's get into this topic. So, this is part 2 that Puerto Ricans, okay, Boricuas helped build the foundation of hip hop in its own beginning. Because let me tell you something. I remember the Black Spades going up 180th, right? Going up 180th. They was going up 180th. They had a spot right there. There's no longer there. When you're coming up off Webster and you're going up 180th, they had a club right there. Then further down, as you walk further down, I think that was on Clinton or Prospect, they had the Chingalings there. I was young. Listen, I'm the second generation of hip hop. We are the second generation of hip hop. I'm a product of hip hop, b-boy stand, break dancing, and graffiti, but I didn't do graffiti. I tried it, but I wasn't really good with it. My thing was b-boy stand, break dancing, doing the boogie. We used to go to blocks, and before it was the murder, boom, boom, murder, death, kill out here, before the man got involved, all right, and took and procreated all this drugs and violence in that neighborhood, right, with these guns and drugs, we used to battle one another. Before that, we was fighting one another. But when the truth started, we used to go to block, right, and battle different crews in the Bronx. We used to even go to Brooklyn. We used to go to different boroughs to battle each other inside the house parties. Because contrary to what these individuals was, the jams used to be out in the park, out in the schoolyard, with the light pole. This is facts. I'm the second generation of this hip-hop thing. I'm the second generation of break dancing. Yes. I wasn't always good at it, but to me, listen, back then, it was nice. Yeah, so we started off the tradition before these individuals came in and bought this nonsense, the drugs, the alcohols, the killing. Murder, death, kill. Murder, death, kill. This is facts. When that brother went down there and tried to start the truth between the ghetto brothers, right, and the Black Spades, and was murdered down there, right, and everybody was geared up and was going. They was going to fight. They was going to fight and kill each other. They started the truth. Big shout out to Morris twin. Thank you so much, man. That's why I started this right here. I remember when I was younger. Check it out.
Here's my mommy talking to me.
Word of the murder and fear of reprisals spread like wildfire.
All the guys were there. And the 174, they were waiting for the big war. We said, no, we're not going to do anything.
We ain't doing nobody. Gotta figure out how we're gonna do this. Representatives of over 40 of the city's most notorious gangs met at the Hoe Avenue Boys Club in the Bronx.
You're standing right now with 9 delegates from 100 gangs.
Basically, it was just like the movie The Warriors. Everybody was tense because nobody knew what was gonna jump off.
I got them while they were still in revenge mode. They wanted to see war. You look at the guys that were sitting in front, those are all the guys that murdered my boy. One of the guys, the president of the club, came up to me, Benji, I don't want to die. Please, I don't want to die.
A lot of the people that were at the meeting, they decided, well, hey, you know, we're just killing ourselves. We're hurting our own neighborhoods. We better put a stop to this. At the end of this historic summit, an inter-gang peace treaty was signed by every attending leader.
I'm gonna leave it right there. I remember that. I remember that video. That peace tree right there on Whole Avenue. The 205, over there by the 205 train. Yes, I remember that. Of me doing that story and me looking at it. Thank you so much, Morris, brother. You're my brother. I remember that. And from there, right, the foundation of hip hop was built. It played a major part of this treaty of black and brown and all around. People came all over. I definitely remember. I remember this, man. But before this hip hop thing started, black and brown was together. This was during the 1200s, the 1300s, the 1400s. We lived together. We exchanged goods, spices, herbs, clothes, silver, gold. We exchanged both. We used to go to each other islands and countries. The natives and American and the natives from Puerto Rico are the same. It's no different. The only thing separates us is what? Is language, which was lost when the Spains came over there. Okay? We was backdoor. Nobody was no slaves. We exchanged goods with them. They learned of the gold, came over there and violated everybody. And we was backdoor by these individuals. There was always a fight, always. Puerto Rico gained its independence in the 1800s. I trace my lineage, which is facts, back to the 1800s. My family was already in Puerto Rico. I got family in St. Thomas. I have a lot of family in St. Thomas. My family was going back and forth from St. Thomas, from St. Thomas to Puerto Rico, from Puerto Rico, St. Thomas. This is actual facts. I got my great-great-grandfather over there boxing in Puerto Rico in the museum. My lineage come from St. Druces. Get inside my comments, share and like this video, subscribe to the most dopest channel. I am half Puerto Rican. This is fact. Not even my family know. On my mother's side, they didn't know. I always knew it. And I'm sharing it with y'all. We always been one. The Puerto Ricans, Boricua always fought in the World War One, World War Two, the Civil Wars. They always fought with freedom, side by side, side by side. They could have said, you know what? I'm not doing it. I'm going back to Puerto Rico, where we don't have to go through none of this. We're free over there. They're not coming over here with this nonsense. This is facts. But they settle here, the same people. I don't see the difference. I don't see it. Before all, it is, let's spend it up to hip hop. Came over here, the place was run down, burned down. We still held up buildings. Where they came and tried to bulldoze all the buildings. There was people in certain neighborhoods in Kelly, 176 in Davidson, a lot of other neighborhoods, they was abandoned. People stood up, Black and Spanish. They stood up for their neighborhoods and fought against these crusaders that tried to take our neighborhoods. I remember this. I remember. All to the South Bronx was burned down, but there were certain neighborhoods that fought. They fought together. They fought against individuals, these crooked cops. So when hip hop came, it brought everybody together. Everybody was dancing. Everybody was rapping. You can't talk about no nonsense. Nobody was spitting on the mic. Boricuas, break dancing, graffiti. They helped. They helped. What are you talking about, brother? I'm a brother too. You need to stop this nonsense on the internet. Stop it, stop it, stop it. This is facts, man, because I'm the second generation of the hip hop. I'm the second generation. We used to go to blocks and the block party before there was boom, 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 boom. Before it was this drill music. Before it was drugs, crack, all this in the stuff in the neighborhood. Before it was hit with all this stuff, we used to go to different blocks and battle different blocks. 170 Mount Eden. Go to the South Bronx over there. Go everywhere, Brooklyn. Go everywhere and battle each other. Battle each other in dancing. This is facts. This is facts, man. This is facts before the guns were plagued in our neighborhood and the drugs and murder, death, kill. This is why I say keep your eyes open and your head on the swivel. I'm giving it up. This is the hottest channel right now on YouTube, Austin Flow, bro. I'm going to tell you from my experience. Let's not forget that. I'm going to tell you from my experience and my knowledge and understanding from a spiritual eye, brother and sisters. We are one. We've always been one. Always. Yes, we was on a pit of fight each other, but the Creator saved us. I want to read some Arabic because I'm Muslim. This is the all Arabic Quran. See it? Read some Arabic. Read some Arabic. Okay? Give me a second. In 1 second. It says, Wad. Ta si right? Bi habli. Allahi. Ya ma'an wala ta faraku. Wad ku ru bi ma talahi alaikum. Okay, it says, it reads in English, and hold fast all together by the rope which the Lord stretched out for you, and be not divided among yourselves, and remember with gratitude his favor on you. Do you understand that? Hold together. We used to hold together. When them individuals came to Puerto Rico, Berenque, and we was backdoor, we wasn't no slaves. We was already over there. And we was backdoor for our gold and for the riches. We used to trade with one another. Spices, herb, gold. And I'm not talking about nobody else. I'm talking about the Boricuas. I'm talking about Puerto Rico, Puerto Ricans. I'm not talking about nobody else. No disrespect, nobody else. But this is what I'm talking about. Okay? So I got E in the building said money changed everything. He's making a statement, money changed everything. Right. Murder, death, kill changed everything. And getting people organs in the neighborhoods and creating boom, 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 boom. That's what changed. To get people organs, organ donors. For years and years and years, we have been organ donors. And don't even know it. Zip you up. Oh, we got to do an autopsy. Zip you up, cut you up, take all your organs out, and cremate you. This is the fact, brothers. Get in my comments, like, share, subscribe to the dopest video out right now on YouTube. This is facts, brothers. I'm the second generation of hip-hop. I'm the second generation. And many other comrades that I know are second generation of hip-hop, which was plagued with murder, death, kill in our neighborhood with drugs. When crack hit, it was crazy. When crack hit, bass, back in the 80s. You had crazy Nino Browns running around. Nobody wasn't boogieing no more. Nobody wasn't boogieing, dancing, going to blocks dancing. Now you go to blocks and dancing, people are just shooting. We didn't have to have weapons back then. We used to go different blocks and just battle. We take the best dancers and battle with the big circle. Everybody go around with the circle and dancing. Engine, number 9. Skiddity bump. That's a fact. Those was the times, man. The early 90s. Early 90s. Yo, this was the time. Second generation. Dope. This is real hip-hop. E said the drugs and gun and money played the part. Yes. The guns and drugs and money played the part. This is what destroyed us. This is what destroyed us, the black and brown community, because it's the same. Now these individuals, after destroying you, getting your organs and everything like that, now they want the neighborhoods back. We wasn't thinking about building our neighborhoods up and getting the real estate back then. They wasn't trying to give you no real estate. They wasn't letting you get no real estate back then. All those burnt down buildings and stuff like that. Nobody had no money. They even had no food to eat. This is why the hip hop started. E said, right? They took our neighborhoods, centers away, where we went after school, did gymnastics, rap, and among other things. Then E said that's what put all the young brothers back on the street. This is facts. This is facts. This is why this is going on, and it's been plagued with violence ever since. Talking about we don't got no money to this and that. You're lying. You want the people organs. You're lying. You're lying. And this is why all this death and murder kills going on. And this drill music. I'ma spin the block. Boom, 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 boom. This is why you got me and other YouTubers up here fighting against this mindset. Demonic mindset is demonic. It's demonic and evil and barbaric. That's something that didn't exist in us. It didn't exist. It wasn't there. We always fought with justice and right and balance. We never did none of these hideous crimes, evil crimes. That's barbaric. who do stuff like this. He said I didn't know what drugs was until the sentence was taken away. Yes, it was a setup. What he's saying is true. He didn't know. Nobody knew what drugs was. We didn't know. We was in our B-boy stand. They had to split it apart. They had to split it apart. Murder, death, kill. Murder, death, kill. So I would like to end this live, right? I would like to end this live in this topic with keep your eyes open and your head on the swivel. Is murder, death, kill going on? Is set upon our communities to get your organs. At the end of the day, he said, peace, peace, brother. We dropping knowledge, wisdom, and understanding over here through a spiritual eye, through my experience. Austin Flow is the dopest channel right now. Like, share, and comment, and subscribe. I would like to end with some beautiful jazz music. Okay? Let's go. Big up to all of my Boricuas, half Boricuas, in Puerto Rico, all over around the world. Okay? Austin Flow got your back. That's like you should have mine. And I'm not causing no confusion over here. We don't do demonic and evil stuff on this channel. We uplift each other, black and brown, brother. Let's keep this thing going and fight against this nonsense that's going on these internet. Clickbait. Fat Joe did that, did all this nonsense. Stop it. Peace.